So with 12:54 remaining in the second period, a draw just outside the blue line of the Fayetteville FireAntz. FireAntz winning the draw into their own zone. Chasing after it is McNeil. He'll throw it down the boards and chase after it. Send one out in front intended for Riccio. Go too far. Now back into the far corner for Craven. Craven pushes it up ice as the RiverKings finally come back with it on a 2-on-1 with Jones. Jones centers one out in front that goes off for the stick of Reed and into the near corner. Now with the puck hemmed up along the boards over to Mantha. Mantha back down low for Jones. He trades spots with Mantha. Leaves it there for Mantha. He's being harassed there by Toy. Goes to the far side. He turns around and fires one down low over to Harrington. Harrington is bumped off the puck momentarily. Pushes it down low. Kessler trying to get it out. Finally gets it up ice. But keeping it in is Harrington. He'll push it over to Jones at the far corner. Jones being harassed there by Riccio and Reed. Chips it out into the near side. With 11:51 remaining in the second period, Kessler is able to pick it up for the FireAntz, but his pass gets knocked down by Harrington. Reed will finally chip it off over the boards and into the RiverKings bench. And we'll get another stoppage of play with 11:42 remaining in the second period. The RiverKings once again getting inside the passing lanes and disrupting any type of FireAntz rush. As the faceoff will come all the way into the FireAntz zone to the glove side of Skogard. Thomas will take the draw for the RiverKings. He is lined up alongside with Matt Whitehead and Todd Hosmer. At the point is Mike Grace and Andrew Randazzo. Taking the draw for the FireAntz is Zanila, who is chased out, leaving it there for Tamblin. Tamblin wins the draw for the FireAntz. He'll wrap it around the boards, get it to the near side. Grace keeps it in as he fires one that goes off a body of Kessler, chasing after it. Craven now on a 2-on-2 with Kessler. He throws one that goes off the leg of Randazzo. He'll be chased over to the far side as Hosmer picks it up for the RiverKings. He'll put on the brakes and center one out in front for Whitehead. Whitehead's shot goes off a leg in front by Zanila. Zanila will pick it up in his own zone for the FireAntz. Head up ice. Zanila through the zone will throw one out in front that goes off the paddle of Cron. Coming back now on a 2-on-2 is Hosmer. He's got Whitehead with him. He tries to center one out in front. It'll be scooped up by the FireAntz. But nonetheless, the Randazzo is there as we get some pushing and shoving in the far corner between a couple players as Reed was not too happy about some of the calls, and we're going to get a stoppage of play here with 10:54 remaining in the second period. Riccio and Hosmer getting in some altercations here. Both guys are fed up with each other. We've seen a couple times here in this game both players jabbing away at each other, and so far the only penalty will be coming up to the FireAntz, as it looks like now the RiverKings will be assessed a penalty as well. Matt Whitehead in the box for the RiverKings, and Riccio for the FireAntz, as Matt Whitehead is still talking away at Riccio inside the penalty box here at the Lander Center. So we'll skate for his side here for the next 2 minutes, as the puck will be dropped just outside the FireAntz blue line. The RiverKings win the draw but get it stolen away. Riccio will be assessed a roughing call as Elliott for the FireAntz is able to get it enter the zone. Whitehead also getting the roughing call as a pass is stolen away by Hosmer, coming on a 2-on-1 with Thomas. Thomas over to Hosmer. Back as he can't get a hold of it. Squeezing out of the play is Hosmer. Toy will send it up ice now for Clulo. Clulo just enters the zone. Takes a shot as he is called on the offsides. Has a few words for linesman Ross Grimaldi. But nonetheless, we'll get a stoppage of play with 10:18 remaining in the second period. Skating for a side here at the Lander Center. Both Matt Whitehead and Tim Riccio in the box for their respective teams on a 2-minute roughing call as the FireAntz win the draw inside the neutral zone. Reed will leave it there for Kessler, who enters the zone for the FireAntz. He'll throw one on net as Cron is there to glove it for the faceoff. The FireAntz at the last end of their 3 games and 3 nights trying to salvage something here. They win the faceoff. Reed with a shot that goes off the pad of Cron, now to the far side. Being hemmed up along the boards is Craven. He leaves it there for Tamblin. Tamblin puts on the brakes and tries to get away from Savatka, who has it stolen away by Mantha, and the RiverKings are able to come back with it now on a 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Savatka now with the puck. He gets hemmed up along the boards against Tamblin. Be pushed up there. Tamblin finally gets it free over to the near side for Reed. Reed has it go over his stick. It'll be met there by Harrington, who will get pushed by Reed. He'll leave it there for Savatka as Savatka tries to chase after it. He'll leave it there for Harrington. Harrington's shot goes off the pad and steered aside by Skogard. He'll leave it there for Craven. Craven will pick it up and center it over to Tamblin. Back over to Craven. Craven now will enter the zone, and he'll throw one on net. That'll be gloved down by Cron, now to the far side. Bronner will send one up top for Mantha. Mantha now through the zone, takes a shot that goes off the post. And over to the near side. Coming back on a 2-on-2 is McNeil with Zanila. McNeil's backhand shot is saved by Cron. Both sides getting a few opportunities here with 8:52 remaining in the second period. Both teams now at full strength. We skate 5 aside as Randazzo throws one to the near side, intended for Harrington, but goes too far. Zanila now for the FireAntz. He'll weave his way in and out of traffic inside the neutral zone. It'll finally be gloved down by Mantha. Will throw it off the high glass behind Skogard. Chasing after it is Marcuse. Marcuse chasing it down. We'll send it over to Gallimore. Gallimore now. Back up top for Sheldrake. Now to the far side for Randazzo. Randazzo throws one out in front that goes off a stick of Gallimore. As being pushed up against the boards and knocking the door off momentarily is Millie. Body starting to fly here as Gallimore is able to come back into the zone for the RiverKings. He has a pass go off his stick and will be sent to the neutral zone as throwing one down the length of the ice is Hayward. Keeping in the zone on the far side is Clancy as his pass is intercepted by Clulo coming in on a breakaway with a trailer. He takes a shot that is saved there by Cron. The rebound goes over the net of Cron, and the FireAntz trying to get some pressure here on the RiverKings with 7:36 remaining in the second period. RiverKings steal the puck away in their own zone. Clancy coming back with it now, leaves it there for Marcuse. He can't get a hold of it, and Tamblin is there to come back for the FireAntz. Craven thought he was on the delayed offside, but chases after it anyway. Gets it back into the neutral zone. FireAntz regrouping in their own zone. Toy being chased down as Marcuse throws a glove in the air, finally chases it down, centers one out in front, intended for Gallimore. Goes over his stick. Tamblin now coming back with it. He's jabbed away there by Marcuse. No call coming up to Marcuse as soon as the RiverKings touch off the puck. And we'll get another penalty here to the RiverKings with 6:55 remaining in the second period. Tension starting to flare here in the second period between these two teams as we take our second timeout of the period. The RiverKings with a 4-0 lead. You're listening to RiverKings Hockey on the RiverKings Radio Network.
Your oasis in the Delta. You'll find spacious 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments that give you the living space you need and a pleasant atmosphere you deserve. Away from the city noise, but close enough to enjoy all that city life has to offer. That's Pecan Grove. Nestled in the heart of one of the Delta's finest casino resort communities, you'll find golf courses, shopping, and dining are close at hand. Plus, you're just minutes away from Memphis and everything it offers. Pecan Grove living features include fully equipped kitchens and large walk-in closets. There are dishwashers and energy-efficient appliances in every apartment, washer and dryer connections available, air conditioning, ceiling fans, a sparkling swimming pool, and tennis courts are available, and much more. Enjoy the great life in the Delta at Pecan Grove Apartments on Highway 161 North in Walton. Phone 662-781-5500 and find out more.
As we get back to more second period action here at the Lander Center with the RiverKings leading 4-0, just under 7 minutes remaining as the FireAntz coming onto the power play. Caribou fakes the shot at the far point, sends it down low. A shot taken at the side angle by Reed is blocked out in front. Reed gets the puck and sends it across ice for Toy. Toy's shot is blocked out in front by Thomas, who sends it down the length of the ice as the RiverKings try to kill off the minor to Marcuse. Regrouping in his own zone is Caribou. He'll send it up ice, dish it to Craven. Craven weaves his way through the zone, puts on the brakes at the near side circle, has his pocket picked by Sabatka momentarily as guys jab away for the puck. Coming back is Tamblin now. Tamblin will throw one out in front, goes dangerously close to the RiverKings net, but it'll be pushed aside by Cron. Coming out in front, centers one is Craven, but is scooped up by Cron, who will hold on for the faceoff with 6:02 remaining in the second period. The RiverKings with a 4-0 lead. RiverKings will be back in action tomorrow evening in Louisiana as they have the series finale against the Ice Gators. Winning the draw back into the far point is the FireAntz, but stealing it away is Mantha. He tries to chase after it, weave his way through the defense, but Toy is there to disrupt it. He sends it up ice over to Clulo, who will put on the brakes. He'll be met there at the sidewall by Randazzo. Get it up to Toy at the point. His shot goes off a leg in front. It is in the equipment of Devin Mantha. And it'll be sent for a face-off with 5:38 remaining in the second period. 43 seconds remaining in the minor to Marcuse. FireAntz win the draw. Caribou at the far point sends it near side for Reed. Reed sends one off the stick of Tamblin just wide. Caribou keeping it in, sends it down low over to Tamblin. Chasing after it is Randazzo. He throws it to the far side. Chasing after it is Mantha. He'll squirt it free, but not out. Is kept in by Elliott momentarily, but Mantha is there to get it back down the length of the ice and kill off more precious seconds of this RiverKings penalty. Long lead pass intended for Clulo just goes over his stick. He dives after it, but Hayward is there to push it down the length of the ice on a broken stick. Reed now. He'll lose it to Gallimore. Gallimore centers one out in front. Shot taken by Bronner, saved by Skogard. Now sent to the near side as the RiverKings come back on the full strength. Reed pushes one over to the far side for Caribou, who flips it over into the RiverKings penalty box for a stoppage of play with 4:44 remaining in the second period. The RiverKings with a 4-0 lead. The RiverKings coming dangerously close once again on another shorthanded opportunity. Bronner just missing on the wrist shot on the blocker side of Skogard. Skogard looking much more poised in this second period than in that first period where he gave up 4 goals on 12 shots. RiverKings leading in the shot department 23-20 here in the second period as Hosmer with the puck now. He'll try to center one out in front. Sheldrake. He'll send it down low as Sabatka pinches in and throws it down. He'll leave it there for Bronner. Bronner intercepts a pass. He centers one over to Sabatka, who takes a wrister that just goes over the netting of Skogard. Pushing it off the boards and chasing after it is McNeil with a trailer. Craven. He centers it over to Trailer, who scores. Nick Craven disrupts the shutout opportunity for the RiverKings. Matt Cron and the FireAntz now find themselves down 4-1.